A not guilty verdict for a Chadron State College student that was charged with first-degree sexual assault. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Dawes County District Court jury has found a Chadron State College student not guilty on a charge of first-degree sexual assault. 20-year-old Malik Ahmed Hosi was arrested last March following a Chadron police investigation into a report of a sexual assault. The jury heard several days of testimony last week, and more than a dozen witnesses were subpoenaed to testify. On Thursday afternoon, the jury of 12 began deliberations and ultimately came back with the not guilty verdict. Well, here in Scottsbluff County, its first murder trial in years getting underway. A week-long trial against Gregory Moore, who was charged with fatally stabbing 23-year-old Fernando Camacho McBride in the fall of 2020, was scheduled for the week of March 20th. However, the morning of the trial, defense attorney Kelly Breen had a medical issue that prevented him from participating in the trial. A continuance was granted, and following a scheduling conference, a new trial date was set for this week, with 5 full days allotted for the trial. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Welcome back. It's been a busy month for the class of 2023, and that was especially true last week for Scottsbluff. On Friday, Scottsbluff High School seniors returned to their old stomping grounds to inspire the next wave of graduates. Dozens of alum from Lincoln Heights returned to their old elementary school Friday morning. Now an annual tradition, the graduating seniors return to their old schools where they got their start in the Scottsbluff school system for a graduation walk. Kids grades K through 12 lined the hallways to applaud the soon-to-be graduates, with pomp and circumstancing ringing through the PA system. For senior Corbin Gribble, he says it was surreal to be back in the school where it all started for him.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. They remodeled a lot and painted everything, so it just doesn't look the same. And then we're like a lot bigger too, so everything feels smaller. Like when I was in kindergarten, elementary, just walking around in here, everything felt like a castle. It was like a lot bigger, but now it's not.
In total, we caught up with 11 Longfellow alums, and their full interviews can be found on our KNEB.TV YouTube channel. Fast forward to Saturday, where more than 200 students convened on Bearcat Stadium for the official Scottsbluff High School Class of 2023 commencement ceremony. Principal Justin Shattuck welcomed the graduates, family, and friends who were on hand for the celebratory day. And afterwards, senior Michael Mickey gave his senior speech. After all graduates received their diplomas, the class of 2023 will now enter the next step of their life, whether that's college, the armed services, or entering the workforce. And after playing host for the past 4 years, the U.S. National Hot Air Balloon Championships will not be part of the Old West Balloon Fest, but organizers are pivoting to make this year's event a fun-filled week. Last Monday, Colleen Johnson with the Old West Balloon Fest went before the Scottsbluff City Council to request $20,000 in funding from the city's Community Programming Fund. She says there will still be night glows, sunrise launches, and new this year, a free youth ballooning camp.
So kids will learn about the science of ballooning through hands-on learning. It'll be from 9:30 to 11:30, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning. Campers will help assemble a hot air balloon, learn about the different parts, put the balloon together, and then weather permitting, the pilots will be able to tether the children. We're hoping to service 150 kids if I can get some balloon pilots to come early.
After a brief discussion, the council gave unanimous approval for the $20,000 request for this year's Balloon Fest.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
This week brings with it some endings and some beginnings. Let's start with the end of the high school sports season with boys state golf tournaments taking place tomorrow and Wednesday. Monument Shadows, of course, over in Gering hosting the Class B tournament. Scottsbluff comes in off a district title. Gering will have one competitor playing on the home course. The two-day state tournament tees off tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. here in town. In Class C, it's Cale Peters of Mitchell, a top contender for the title. That'll be in Columbus. And Class D golfers competing at state will be in North Platte. On the diamond, more baseball seasons are getting started this week. The Western Nebraska Pioneers are holding a home scrimmage tonight with the Wesco Zephyrs, home run derby included. That'll start about 6 o'clock tomorrow night. The Pioneers will open up their season under first-year head coach Brandon Nelson.
Yeah, nice little small town. I grew up in small town Oklahoma, so it reminds me a lot of home, so I'm super comfortable here. Everybody I've met's been awesome, super nice people. You know, can't say good enough things about everybody I've met so far. Facility is obviously fantastic. You know, it's beautiful. They just got done mowing it, and they're going to help us figure out the dirt stuff and all that. So it looks great right now, and can't wait to see us playing on it.
Nelson's been involved in college coaching for 8 years, coming off a stint as an assistant coach at Lakeland University in Wisconsin. Here's the type of team Nelson hopes to be bringing to the ballpark each and every night.
Aggressive in everything that we do. We've got guys that can swing it. We got guys that are going to attack you as a pitcher. Defensively, we're going to go after it. We're not going to be, on our heels. We're going to be charging everything. It's going to be a fast, exciting team.
The Pioneers will open their campaign tomorrow night at home against North Platte, and Nelson will be giving the baseball to Tyler Bryant, who's coming off his final season in Kansas at Ottawa University. Bryant getting the start on the mound tomorrow.
The open day nod, man, I've known Nelly for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's been an honor to come play for him. He's a guy that I'd lay my life on for. I'd say he's a friend. He's a good coach. He's a guy I'd travel with anywhere. So getting the open day nod for him is a real honor.
Bryant gets the start tomorrow night. The Pioneers open at home against North Platte. We'll have coverage on KNEB tomorrow evening. First pitch at 6:30. 35. Also this week, Legion baseball on the schedule. Gering opens their season tomorrow. They'll be at Sydney, and then Wednesday will carry their home opener. Gering will be taking on Alliance. We'll have TV and radio coverage for the Wesco Zephyrs as well. They'll be on the road Wednesday at North Platte. You can hear those games on 107.3 The Trail. That is the latest today right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff County Ag Society has announced that Uncle Kracker will be headlining this year's Scottsbluff County Fair. Fair manager Lana Hubbard tells KNB News that they were able to book the artist after extensive efforts. Now, ticket sales for the August 4th concert will start on June 7th. although ticket prices have yet to be released. Uncle Kracker has played sold-out shows across the country, and he's known for hit songs including Drift Away, Follow Me, and When the Sun Goes Down, which he duetted with Kenny Chesney. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.